So can you see my screen?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, 1 second. SSMS is loading. So we did completed delete, truncate, having joins. We did completed subqueries. We completed correlated subqueries. Also we did completed. So today we should start with view store procedures module. So let's start with that. Okay, first we should see what is a view. Okay, so see, so now you know like what is a table now. Okay, so we have 1 minute. Yeah, so you know what is a table now. See, um, a table will have many columns. Okay, let's say I have a table here, and let's say I have one more table, which is table B, and one more table, table C. Okay, so you have three tables, let's say for example, and your current page in your screen uh, expects a data on joining these three tables. Okay, joining these three tables, expecting like one column from, maybe two columns from each table. Okay, so call one and call two. This is call three and call four. Call five and call six. Okay, so this is the result you need to show in your grid in your application. Okay, so there are like 10 to 15 grids, and all the grids expect this result. Okay, so how will you fetch the data? First of all, so how will you fetch the data? Basically, what you will do every time when you want to show the grid and the data, you will either come to database, do a join on all these three tables, and return this columns every time, right?
Yes.
So in all the 10-15 places, you will do the joins. No, so what if I say you don't need to do a join? Instead, you can create a table with these columns alone. You can pick your desired columns from each table, and you can create a table which is an imaginary table. If I say this, means that will be easy, no? Instead of writing joins, a very big join every time, you can just simply call the table, so that every place you can just call the table and finish it off. So that imaginary table is called view. A view is an table. It's actually a table which consists of one or more table columns. You can create a view using joins, anything you can do, anything. Okay, so how to create a view? Creating a view is very simple. See, create view, give a view name. Okay, so we basically, for views, we will add a view w underscore. It depends, it's your wish, like to identify which is a view and which is a store prog, we add these kind of things. But yeah, syntax is very simple. Create view, your view name, this is your view name, as, that's all. And then whatever query you want, you can write. You can even write a single table query also. See, here I have written, let's say, I don't know whether this is here. Try forecast. Okay, so we'll create this view, customer ID and name. So I have created the view for this query. So this query will bring customer ID and name from customers where country is USA. That's all. Okay. What is the result? 1 and 10, Alfred and Don. Okay. I'll create the view. Now, how to run a view? See, I said view is a table. No, view is imaginary table. It just combines columns from different tables or same table. Okay, it depends. Okay, but still it is a table only. So whatever you want to do with the view, it's same like what you are doing with the table. See, select star from. See,
Mm.
now you don't need to write this query everywhere. You can simply do this. Okay, and whatever you are going to do with the view is same like doing with the table. So you want to delete the data from a view, it's delete stuff from view only. Drop the view itself, it's drop view. Table is drop table, here it's drop view. That's all. And basically views will be created for complex queries, very complex queries that you are going to write. Okay, what is the real-time scenario that you are going to use the view is, if you're going to write a very complex query, okay, and that combines of 10 to 15 tables and you have to return a result means, right join, left join, and you have many validations, and that results that you are using it everywhere means we'll create that as a view and use it everywhere. Okay, so that
Okay.
is where a view is usually used. And so there is one thing in view. Okay, view is it just enhance and shows the data from the tables. Okay, it just shows the data from the respective table. That's all. See, it just creates a space and accommodates all the columns from those tables. But see, let's say column 3 is from table B means you are creating a view means, if the view is showing column 3 means it is not it is not taking a copy of data and showing it. No, it is just reflecting the table B. It is showing from the table B. That's all. Okay, view is showing the columns from those respective tables. That's all. It is not creating a space for itself. Okay, so creating a view does not affect your space, memory, architecture balance and all. It's fine. So it just reflects the data from those respective table. Okay, so let's say, in I told you view you can do a select star from view and all. Okay, from view you can do, also you can update a view. Let's say, see, my view is update view set call 3 is equal to something else. I'm going to set. Okay, what do you think? Will this update the column 3 in the table B itself, or it will just simply update the view alone and go?
Mm, it's update in view.
No, it will update the table itself. It will update the table. I'll show you. See, what is the result? 1 Alfred, 10 Don. No, I'll write an update statement here. Update. I'm going to update the view. Okay. Let's
Okay.
see. This is from table. No, have this. Okay. This is from table. No. Okay. I'm going to update the view and I'm going to show the data in the table. Let's see if it updates the table. I'm saying it will update the table. Okay. Name. I'm going to put it as arc. We can write where condition also. Customer ID is equal to 1. Now let's see the table. This is table. See, it
Okay.
updated mark. So view is just an it's you are just viewing the the column data from the table. That's all. View does not create a separate table and just hold it. No, view just shows the data from those table. Okay, that is view. Any questions on view?
Okay, so it means we can all do operation like delete,
Yeah,
update, insert using view.
yeah, you can do anything.
Okay.
But see, you asked like no, whether you can do update, delete, insert, and all. Update and delete, yes, 100%. Even insert you can do, but view is not meant for inserting data. No, what is the purpose of view? I told you the purpose of view.
Yes.
Purpose of view is because you find it, you are writing a very complex query to see the data. Okay,
Yes.
so the purpose of view itself, when you are writing a complex query to view the data in your screen, you do not want to write the complex query again and again everywhere. So only you use a view. As it name, it you should use it to view. You should not use it to insert data. Okay, but we will sometime use it for updating data and deleting data. Why? I'll tell you. Okay, that is something technical. Okay, if someone asks you, will you use view to insert data, you should say no. uh,
Okay.
Using view to insert data is wrong. Okay, you should not do it. Okay,
Okay.
but update and delete is possible. I'll tell you why. Let's say, see, I am writing an very complex join query. Okay, uh, only if I do this join, I will get the respective rows from a table, and that row I need to update. If I do a select star from, let's say, see, if your orders table and customer tables combined, I'm saying only that orders that customers bought, that you should update. Okay,
Okay.
you have customers, no, which all customers who went and purchased something, those details are in orders. Okay, so I'm saying which all customers went and purchased something, and who have purchased more than 500 rupees, update their address. This is what I'm telling you. How will you do that? You cannot go and search one by one. No, I'm saying the customers have 10 lakh data, orders have 20 lakh data. You cannot go and search by one row. No,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
You can use view in that case. But see, for updating and all, we cannot write view. In case if you have the view, you can use the update and update the view itself. Else, yeah, you can use the join to update it. But yeah, I'm telling you, um, why we can use update, delete on view, and insert, do not use insert on view. And technically, insert on view is difficult, because let's say this one. Take this view as example. I'm getting customer ID first name from customers table and amount from orders table. So my view order details will have customer ID, first name, and amount. What will you insert? You'll put an insert for customer ID and first name, fine. Amount, you will put an insert. Okay, so how it will go and insert? Your customer table has rest of the columns, no?
Yes.
It will go and insert as null, fine. But uh, that's not the right way. You have to insert separately in customers and orders. Okay,
Yes. Yes.
that is about all about view. And let's start with store procedures. Okay, so yeah, views on single and multiple table, that's what we saw. Okay, view you can have it on single table, and you can have it on multiple tables. You can write the joins on multiple tables, and that result you can make a view. Okay, you're clear, no, with view?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so next, store procedures. So what is a store procedure? Okay, store procedures, basically we say collection of okay, we okay, one second. So what is a store procedure? So store procedure is collection of queries. Okay, you have multiple queries in a single place. um, so previously when we are doing the ASP.NET or frameworks, first in Classic and all, the best example is Classic um, ASP, ASP Classic. So when you want to get a data, you will just directly hit that query. So that is what we were doing. Let's say I'm going to Amazon.com. Okay, I'm hitting on Amazon. So Amazon did load in like almost 1 second or 2 second, maximum of 2 seconds, and it load in milliseconds actually. But how much data it is bringing in? Can you tell me? This is bringing in so much data, no? Everything
Mm,
is from database. Whatever you see mostly here, Amazon will have their even this menu will come from database. They are bringing the recommended deals. Recommended deals will be, let's say recommended deals is a separate table. If that data
mm,
is coming, and all deals will be coming from a separate table. The price will come from separate table, on the data will come from separate table. Okay,
yes.
right? No, so
Yes.
there are so many data, and it's loading your account details also. It's loading your account deal that is coming from separate table. So it is loading so many data in the same page. Do you think they are hitting the database again and again? Let's first they will go and hit the recommended deals, get the data and come. Then they will go and hit the all deals, get the data and come. No. If they do
No.
that, your application will not load for more than for half an hour. Okay, it will take more than half an hour. So to to avoid that, store procedures were founded. So a store procedure is something that can hold multiple queries. Okay, it can hold multiple queries, n number of queries in it, and it will return all the result in a single go. That is a store procedure. A store procedure, like create a store procedure syntax is very simple, same as view. Create store procedure, a store procedure name, and as. That's all. This is the syntax, and then you can write whatever query you want. You can write 10 queries also. Let's say I can write select star from orders, and you can one more write one any number of queries also. If you run this, and that will become an I'll show you. Do I have the this one? I don't have. So let's run this. Sorry. Okay. So I have two queries in my um, US customer store procedure. So how to run a store proc? Okay. So how to run a store proc is execute and your store procedure name. It will execute your store procedure. I'll do this, and see it is returning both the result, this one
Okay.
and this one. Same way your store procedure will return whatever query you have written into your store procedure. Okay,
Okay.
and your store procedure you can send parameters also. Okay, so your store procedure is now uh, let's say now I have put USA. Okay, so when Amazon loaded, it loaded for India. Okay, this load for India. Okay, let's say your web request I can sense and take the domain name, and if it is India, I should send India and then bring all the India details. So your store procedure should be written in common. You cannot write store for every country. No, that is waste of time and waste of energy. No, so
Yes.
one store proc, so you can send the country from your front end. Okay, so based on that country, it can load. So let's say I'm sending the country from my front end means how to do that. It is called dynamic querying. So same way, create procedure. This is parameterized store procs. Create procedure and your store proc name and your parameter name. Your parameters should start with at. Okay, strictly it should start with at, and you should give a data type. Okay, varchar means string. So in SQL, varchar means string, and you should give the size for varchar. If it is integer, you can give int. Datetime, you can give datetime. Those things are the same, but your string alone is called varchar in SQL. So you should give your parameter at whatever name you can have, and your varchar as, and then same. So instead of your dynamic, your static value, you can give this at ctr. So whatever data you sent, that will be returned. I'll do the same, customer id and name. So I am going to send the same, actually going to have the same. So what is the result of this? Mark and Don, no? I'm going to run this. So how to run an parameterized stoproc? It's very simple. Same, execute stoproc name and space, give the parameter value. So the space parameter value. You can have more than one parameters. Yes, you can have more than one parameters. See, it is throwing error. I should give some value actually. I haven't run it, but only if I run it will work. But yeah, I'm saying okay. You can have n number of parameters in a store procedure. Okay,
Okay.
and let's say I'll run this. See, right?
Okay.
So that is store procedure. So few things that you should note in store procedure. You can write any number of queries. You can insert data into table inside store proc. Okay? That you can delete data. You can update data. Okay, you can do anything, literally anything inside a store proc. Okay, let's say registration form and all you see, in internet, over internet. If you are going to register on something, you give your name and all the details until your phone number, password and all, right? When you click on submit, it will, you 99.9 percentage no one will be doing a query string, we'll say query string operation, which means instead of store proc, they will directly write the insert statement in the code itself. Okay,
Okay.
that's the old way of writing. In the code itself, they will do an insert. They insert query. That's the old way of writing an database code. Okay, so now we write, and that is an issue. No, let's say tomorrow the table names change. Okay, table name is changed, you should go into code again, change the code and then push it. No, if you are using that registration form in 10 places, you have to fix the 10 place, right? But
Okay.
if you have a store procedure and use the store procedure in 10 place, you can just come to database and easily you can fix and go, right? So easy maintenance, store proc is easy maintenance, and store proc is faster. It's very faster than keeping the database multiple times. Okay, so when someone asks you how to uh, perform tuning on your ASP.NET or any web application, the first point you should say is avoid multiple database connections. Okay, avoid multiple database roundabouts. We say once a server to database, a database to your server. This is called database roundabouts. You should not have more than one or two database roundabouts for a whole table itself, whole page itself. One is for getting, one is for submitting. That's all you should have. You should not have like a 10 and all. Okay, so that will slow
Okay.
your page. Yeah. So these are the things with stoproc. And apart from this, I already told you insert, delete, and all you can write. See, I can write delete statement also here. Delete from customers where I can just pass the country code also, USA, where the country is USA. So when I pass USA, it will delete it. I can write an update statement inside. Okay,
Okay. Yes.
so everything is possible in a store procedure. Okay,
Okay.
you have any questions on store procedure?
No, no.
Okay, so executing a store procedure is also same. So, without parameters, with parameters, you can have n number of parameters. String alone you should have varchar and with some length, and the maximum length can go up to only 255. Okay,
Okay.
more than that you cannot give length. More than that, if you want, you can put max. You can allocate the maximum memory. Okay,
Okay.
so any questions on
No.
one more thing. Okay, see, only one thing I will at the end of the SQL I will tell you this. uh, we can use while loops in stoproc. Okay, while loops in stoproc, while loop if condition and all in stoproc. Do you know how to use these two?
Mm, if loop I know, but not about the while loop.
Okay, yeah, I thought that. Yeah, so rest I think you definitely know. In stoproc you can use it. As I said, you can write anything like exist, if loop. Like if you know if, then yeah, exist and all you can use anything. While loop alone, I will teach you at the last of the session how to write while loop in the store procedure. Okay, in
Okay.
last
Okay.
SQL end. Okay, um, why while loop? Let's say um, let's say when you need while loop. Okay, there will be a lot of scenario you might need while loop. Okay, let's say you are going to update like 1,000 data. Okay, and you should update 1,000 data. You have this customers table, and you should update the customers table a particular column data alone, checking some other column. Let's say customers table, you have a column A, column B. Okay, you need to update column A based on column B's value. Maybe you should do some calculation with column B.
Okay.
Okay, you have multiple conditions and all, so you cannot do an update statement straight away, no. So you should loop through every row of that table and check the column B and update it. So you need a loop here, no. So there will be
Okay.
many scenarios you will be doing a loop. So those kind of scenarios for those kind of scenarios, while loops is best. No other loop will do in SQL. While loops the only loop we use in SQL, so no other options too. Okay, it's very simple too, but yeah, I will tell you at the end. Okay, yeah, so the that is about store procedures. Anything, any questions you have?
No, no.
Okay, next we are going to see functions. Okay, a classic SQL question is, what is the difference between a function and an stoproc? That is the classic SQL question. Okay, uh, anyone who wants to question in SQL, they will ask these two questions mandatory. One is what is difference between delete and truncate. Second is what is difference between SP and function. First, we'll see how to write an function. Okay, function is nothing. It's again same. Okay, okay. How to write a function? Function is create. Syntax is create function. Give some name. No need of DBO and all, but yeah, some name. But you should give. It's a function. No, how do you write a method in C sharp? Same way. You should have brackets, open and close bracket. So create function. Function name. Open and close bracket. A function should always return a value. Okay, a function should always return a value. So Next, you should give what it is going to return. Okay, returns what? Varchar or int or date or whatever it is, you should give a returns. Then as, then begin and end, you should give, you can write whatever code you want, whatever code you want, and you should return something. Let's create this. How to run, call a function? It's like just simply select and the function name. That's all. See, this is function. Okay, this is how you should write a function, but I'll tell you few things in function. Functions are limited. What is limited? I'll tell you. Functions have limited functionality, I will say. What is a functionality means, functions can do only DML and restricted DML. Okay, what does that mean? You cannot do a insert, delete, update and all in function. No, you cannot do. It can do only select. Only select, that's all. Nothing. While loop, if nothing, you cannot do anything in a function. It will throw error. You cannot do, only you can do only select in a function. And your function should return a value. You cannot return null or empty. Your SP can return a empty row. Okay, let's say, okay, so this stoprock, uh, our our we do not have India in our table, I think. Let's pass India. Let's pass India. Okay, see, it returns empty result set. No, function cannot do that. A function cannot return an empty result set. It will throw error. It will throw error, that's all. So a function should return something. If, one second. Sorry, a function should return some value. See, this will not work if I run this. Let's say the end, begin and all not needed. You cannot create something like this. See, you don't have any code also. No, what I will do is select star from customers, light grade order. See, it says select expecting begin or return. Let's put a begin and end. Begin and end means it's just segregating. You're putting an see, cannot return a data to a client. It says you will not be able to create itself. This begin and end doesn't have any value. Okay, begin and end means for you to visualize, okay, where it starts and where it ends. Okay, so store procedure can return empty values, but function cannot return empty values. Okay, so basically what you should do is maybe return, you should we will not use functions to return table data and all. Sometimes we, what we do is we sorry, in function you can write if condition only, while you cannot write. Okay, sorry. Okay, if condition is possible in function. Okay, we usually what we'll do is for a boolean operations we use a function like if this is true, if you have this in this table, return true. If you do not have, return false. For those kind of things we have the function. Okay, that's the only use of function. And one more thing, there will be one more question: can you use function inside an SP and SP inside a function? Function in an SP is possible. SP in an function is not possible. Okay, why I will tell you. Function in an SP. First, we will say, see, why SP in a function is not possible. See, SP can do insert, delete, update, and everything, no. But function cannot do that. If you are putting a function SP inside a function means, it means your function is also doing those things, no. Insert, delete, update, and all. So that's why function does not allow you to call a SP inside. Like you cannot call a execute an SP like this. You cannot do that. You cannot do this. You cannot call an execute and store procedure from your function. No, it is not possible. But from your SP, you can call your store function, because whatever your see, I will do this and I'll put an alter. Okay, when you want to alter the store procedure, you instead of create, you should just replace it with alter. Okay,
Okay.
everything your store procedure or your store procedure or function or everything, instead of create, you should put alter. See, for India, I don't have data, but your function it ran and brought data, because your function is going to only select, and which is possible in store prop. So that is possible. Uh,
Okay.
so are you clear? Any questions?
No.
And one thing, so if you are DBA, I'm saying avoid using less functions. Functions slows down.
Okay.
Function is a slow thing. If for writing a function, you can write a store proc. That's faster. That's why if you see, we do not use that much of functions everywhere. You can go and search, like, even if you have functions, people are trying to replace that with store procedures. Okay,
Okay.
so that is function. So then I would want to show you one thing. Wait, the transactions. I want to show you the transactions. I don't have it here. Somewhere I had it. Not here. Okay, that's fine. So, what is transactions? Uh, so you saw that begin and end, no? So I said that begin and end has it actually has no value. So you're just starting and ending it. So you have it. You want to know where you start and where you end. So you're adding there um, begin and end. Okay. So same way. So SQL transaction is a sequence of one or more operations such as insert, delete, and updates that you are doing. Okay, let's say let's do this. I'll take the customers table. I'll go here. Okay, you have the customers table. So let's say this you want to update in production for customer ID 10. Instead of Don, you want to put uh, some other name. Update customers, set name equal to so n let's say a generic uh, thing. Let's say a generic where condition. Okay, now think of this customers table in a very big scale. Like your customer table have 10 lakhs data, more than 10 lakhs data. So you want So you cannot, and it is production. You cannot blindly run the update statement. No, you don't know what are all is going to affect. How many rows that is going to affect. You don't know that, no. Or let's say we are doing an update statement on multiple rows, multiple columns, and you don't know whether you are a few columns data. Let's say sometimes we'll do null and all. You don't know whether it is going to throw error. Or let's say if you have unique columns, let's say there is already domain in your table, and if you are going to update domain to another row, it might throw unique index on dot. Okay, if in SQL, if you're going to let's say this scenario. Okay, you have this customers table. Let's say you have this customers table, and your customer ID and name is the unique index.
Okay.
Okay, now let's say I'm going to run. I need to. I don't know that how many data are there in the table. So I'm going to run the update statement for customer ID greater than 10. I'm going to update it to Brad. So there's already Brad. So if I update greater than 10 to Brad, your Don will get updated to Brad. So it will throw error. No, now
Oh,
let's say
yes.
customer ID is also 7 in that case, or let's say your name is a unique index. Keep that way. Your name is a unique index. So if you update to Don, it will throw error. No, you cannot have duplicate keys in a unique column. No, unique key column. So it
Yes.
will throw error, right? So let's think in this way. Okay, I am putting customer ID 7 greater than 10. If I put customer ID uh, greater than 8, 7 greater than 7 means greater than equal to 7 means it will come and update 7, 8, 9, right?
Yes.
So mm, so I will put this way. uh, okay, so no, I'm thinking of an clear scenario. uh, uh, let's put doyen itself. Okay, so I am updating this domain. So first it will update 7, and when it updates 8, only it will throw error. No, so one data is already updated, right?
Yes.
Right. See, I'm giving a very small scale scenario, but in real time, you will be updating multiple rows, and in that one row, you will be causing a problem for multiple columns, and be one column be a duplicate keys or a unique key or foreign key index. You might get foreign key index issue and all. I'm saying for you to understand, I'm giving you one unique key issue. Okay, there can be any issues coming. So let's say it is going to update 10,000 rows means all the rows are updating after 5,000 5,323rd row you are getting an error after 5,323rd row you are getting an error. Okay, when you run the update, like I'm saying, this update statement is going to update 7,000 rows, and after 5,323 you will get a error. So what do you think? All the 5,323 rows that got updated will be revoked or
Now
updated is updated?
it will update it.
Updated is updated, no. So then
Yes.
this is a mess, no. You got a
Mm,
error in between updating 7,000 rows. 5,300 rows got updated, and you don't know what are these 5,300 rows, right?
okay. Yes. Yes.
You don't know because now things are updated, and if you go and search the old record, you will not see, right? It will become
Yes.
a mess, no, a very big mess, no.
Yes.
So to avoid that, we use something called transactions. So transaction means begin tran, rollback tran. So what is begin and rollback tran means? If I run this, it will show you how many rows it is getting affected, and also inside that you can put a select statement to see. I'll tell you the result after updating. What will be the result? Okay, see, it updated or everything after 7, but but it will do everything and it will roll back. Roll back means it takes you to the original value itself. See, it will just show you what it is updating, how many rows it is updating, and if it is updating without error. So if I run this and if there is any error, it will say there is an error in this particular row and all. Okay, got it? So
Okay.
that is transaction begin and begin tran, rollback tran. That's all. Very simple. Rollback tran. Very no changing and all. Only one thing you can write tran or transaction. That's all. Transaction. Tran or transaction. That's all. Anything you can write. Okay. That is transactions. Okay. Have any questions on transactions?
I mean, like if any error codes, then it will roll back, or all time it's roll back.
I am not getting you.
Like if any error codes raise between the query, okay.
Uh-huh.
So rollback when do it done?
If there is an error in between, you are asking whether rollback will revoke all the update statement.
Yes.
Yes, yes. See, here I am. See, here also I am updating. No, I do not have any error. But if I do this, it will update all the columns. No, after 7, all the columns name will become domain. No, right?
Okay.
See, I am doing an rollback, and inside I wrote and select star from customer after I have done the update. Right?
Okay.
Everything is domain. No, it got updated. No, I ran it with rollback. So inside rollback, before rollback, everything got updated. After rollback, I will show you this. This way I should run. See, I will run this way. So I am beginning the transaction. I am updating the data. Then I am selecting the customers post the update. I'm doing a rollback on transaction and again selecting the data. Now you see this. It got
Okay.
updated after it got rolled back and the old data. Your rollback
Okay.
will not update. It will just show. It will update and show you, and then it will roll back all the things. Okay,
Okay.
that is an what do you call uh, rollback. So
Okay. But if in a real scenario, if we use transaction, okay,
hmm,
and uh, when we require rollback, like if error any, it's getting any error, so we require rollback, right?
yeah, of course. Writing rollback
So
is nice. No, so if you are inserting or deleting, updating in one or two rows, you might not need. But if you are going to do that for more than 1,000 rows, you should need.
okay, so in that case, exactly where we can write rollback statement.
You should write the rollback towards the end. See, I think you got confused. Ro- See, before I showed you begin and end. No, begin means starting and end means ending. Same way, roll begin transaction. Rollback transaction. You should not write in between and all. No, 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 no. If you let's say you are going to update something, you are writing an update statement. No, let's say my where is my update? Okay, that's where you got confused. Okay, this is your update statement. Now you are going. You said no. You are going to update few rows in your table, right?
Yes.
So you wrote the update statement. So before updating, you should write the begin transaction, and
Okay.
after updating, you should write the rollback transaction. This is how you should write the begin and run. So why I wrote select star from customers is you can write any queries before rollback. See, anything you can write before rollback. Everything will be rolled back after it hits the rollback. Why see you are beginning a transaction, you are updating, and then you are checking what all got updated, and then you are doing a rollback. That's all. So this helps you to see what all got updated. And if you hit and if you put see let's in case I put the select statement outside the rollback, you will not be able to see what all got updated. No, see, I could not see anything that anything got updated because you are putting select statement after rollback. No, put the select statement inside rollback.
Okay.
Your begin tran and rollback tran is like a function starting and end. See, now you see. So you can write in inside begin tran and rollback tran. You can write any number of queries, but when it hits rollback, everything gets rolled back. That's all. Straightforward. Okay. You can write this anywhere as you like, but I will say after what all you need, write the rollback. So I
Okay.
wanted to write the update and I wanted to check what all get updated. So I wrote these two queries and after that I wrote the rollback. Okay.
Okay.
Try begin tran and rollback today. We're updating and you should have begin tran and rollback tran. Without rollback, do not run the begin tran. It might end into multiple threads and your SQL will get hanged sometimes. Okay. You should not write begin tran alone. Okay. So try this. Okay.
Okay.
Any questions? You are
Okay.
clear with begin tran and rollback tran, no?
Yes.
Yeah. So begin and end. It's like beginning line. Rollback is the ending line. In between, you can write the update statement and you can check what all gets updated. That's all. Okay.
Okay. And we can use in the SP this one.
Begin what?
Like we can use in SP transaction.
Ah, yeah, yeah. We can use. You can use. But writing in SP, I will tell you. You can use. Okay. What is the use of writing it in SP? I will tell you. SP store procs are automatically called from applications, right? So
Okay.
when you want to update something, when it gets automatically called, there is no one to monitor. No, so why begin tran and rollback tran? It's for you to monitor when you are doing a very big transactions, for you to check if there is any data error in the data. But store procs are automatically ran by your application. So who will be checking if there is an error? Let's say you are doing a rollback, you want to insert data into a table, you are doing a rollback, nothing gets inserted, no, in rollback. Then why would
Okay.
you need a begin tran and rollback tran? So
Okay.
Snowprack you can write. It's not like you cannot write, but see the logical usage. Not when you think about logical usage, it's not needed, no.
Yes.
Why? Because no one monitors Stoprocs. You
Okay.
cannot see how a Stoproc runs when a Stoproc runs. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, transactions are basically when you are doing bulk transaction by your own. That's the main use. That's all. It's not a very important thing that you will be doing it day to day, but maybe you in data support and all people use the rollback transition. Like I would not say developer, you should know it, but yeah, you'll not be using it in day to day life.
Okay.
That's the transactions. Okay.
Okay.
So then okay, it's already time. We'll continue tomorrow. You want to have class or Monday shall we have?
Okay. Tomorrow.
We'll have it on Monday. Tomorrow is Sunday, no?
Yes. 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 Tomorrow is Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll have it
Okay.
on
Okay. We
Monday.
will continue on Monday.
Monday, and I have very less portions. I've done the transactions. So Monday I will take scope identity triggers, and then all the user things like the user roles, database techniques, these things. So Monday I will continue with them, and I'll finish them on Monday. Okay. So nothing that much. And while in Stoproc also, I will reach you on Monday. Okay.
Okay. And after SQL, what we will start?
Okay, I forgot something. Did you ask for web API or you wanted only a .NET Core MVC? I forgot this.
Yeah, actually, like .NET Core API must require.
.NET Core Web API, not the
Yes.
MVC, no?
MVC actually, what we have MVC not required, but if we getting some project related queries from the client side, so all the project it's also in MVC core.
Hmm.
So in that case, some knowledge I have not in. Yes, I .NET MVC I have no, but about core I have no in knowledge here.
Okay,
It
so what I will
actually
do
is
is
in. Mm,
so what I will do is, so you need a .NET Core Web API. Actually, that's what you are asking for, no?
yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so after this one, what I will do is, I will start with Web API. I will give a
O-
gist about Web API because you should
Okay,
know about Web API. So that next I will start with the .NET Core, and then I will tell you how .NET Core uses Web API. This way we'll go, and then we'll go for Angular and TypeScript. Okay.
okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So
No
next
problem.
we'll see Web API, and then .NET Core, and then .NET Core Web API, Angular TypeScript.
Okay, okay,
Okay, no? Yeah. So that will be the thing. Yes. So yeah. Let's meet on Monday and continue the class.
okay, okay. No problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Thank you, Jignesh.
Bye.
Bye.